Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and as always, I appreciate you. So, I come across this headline here. It says, NASA uncover ancient supervolcano hiding beneath the ice, and it could cause disaster. Now, it's not really, that's why it's in parentheses, because actually it's NASA has uncovered a massive river of lava nearly as hot as a supervolcano brewing beneath the Earth's surface ice. Now, it says, and it could cause devastation. So scientists have uncovered a huge swell of 1800 degree molten rock beneath Antarctica, which is believed is coming from beneath the Earth's surface. This is called a mantle plume, they said, and it could explain why the ice-covered landscaping is melting. It says its discovery fuels fears that the whole frozen landscape could collapse, triggering a worldwide catastrophe. It says ice disappearing from the landmass and flowing into the sea would cause flooding across the world. Coastal cities, including London, would be swamped by water and predicted 60-meter rise should all the Antarctic ice sheet melt. Now that's entailing the entire ice sheet. You got to keep that in mind too. But it does go on to say that this swelling beneath the Earth's surface means the deep ice is beginning to melt away, creating rivers beneath the surface. It says liquid water then allows the ice to move on top of it, collapsing and breaking apart due to the lubricant. Now, it says NASA said that this hot spot could explain why the region is so unstable and why it collapsed 11,000 years ago at the end of the Ice Age. See what else they have down here. Oh, it goes on to say the scientists said this supervolcano-sized heat source has been hiding beneath the region for 50 million years, even before it was frozen. In a report, they suggested that the heat swell could worsen shifting ice as the world struggles with climate change. It says the study lead author Helen Sarasi said the presence of the plume is important as it suggests the ice is more vulnerable in this area. This additional heat warms the ice, which suggests greater weakness in the face of the future of the past changing in the environment. It also says that understanding the sources of melting on the ice in Antarctica is important in figuring out how fast the frozen sheets are disappearing. Scientists estimate sea levels would rise by 60 meters if all ice on the landmass melted. Now it says there's enough ice in Antarctica, and if that melted or even just flowed into the ocean, sea levels would rise by 60 meters. Um, and it says that a rise like this would put London, Amsterdam, Liverpool, New York, most of Florida, Tokyo, and Shanghai underwater. Now here's a map showing the rivers flowing underneath the ice as well. So a lot of people, you might not think about that, but it says NASA's are unlinking underground rivers to the heat swell under Antarctica. And then it finishes up by saying, in a statement, NASA said that although the heat source isn't a new or increasing threat to the West Arctic ice sheet, it may help explain why the ice sheet collapsed rapidly in the earlier era of rapid climate change and why it is so unstable today. Isn't that like contradicting yourself? You're saying it's not a threat, but yet you just admitted that this area is melting earlier in this article, right? And then it goes on. Well, it even says right here, um, and it even says that it's unstable today. Now it says the space agency monitors the rate of melting ice in Antarctica. Last year, losing an area the size of Florida, and then remember earlier this year, an iceberg weighing 1 trillion tons snapped off the landmass as well. So it's like you're kind of contradicting yourself. You say that it poses no threat, yet you're saying it's unstable, it's melting. And 11,000 years ago, this area, when it started doing that, literally collapsed. The whole, you know what I'm saying? This whole chunk collapsed. The BYRD LAND dome here. So I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see, if there's any further information on this story. But to me, it's a little troubling, I guess. I mean, I don't live on the coast anywhere. I live in Ohio. So, I mean, if we do see a rapid melt, I guess at least in some part, I mean, I would be okay. But I don't think I will see that in our lifetime. But honestly, you don't ever really know because with the way the weather's been, I mean, this year as far as weather, I mean, every report I've done, it's either record breaking or it's the strongest storm, the most rain, whatever in 50 years, 20 years. I mean, it's weather chaos right now. So I'm not going to doubt anything. It's a proven fact that that area is unstable. It's a proven fact that there's lava as hot as the Yellowstone supervolcano flowing underneath the ice, and it's a fact that it's melting right now. So you never know what could happen. So if any more updates, like I said, come out, I'll keep everyone updated as well. But I do appreciate every single one of you for supporting the channel and watching these videos. I mean, we're growing every day, and that's because of you. But other than that, be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hope you have a great day. Peace.